Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Today we got a couple small problems we have to deal with. On our way to create our diamond mines in Arkansas, we had a 7-pin connector that failed. It was original from 2014. So we're going to replace that. It's pretty simple. Just wire for wire, not a big deal. The other problem is we lost a brake assembly. Fortunately, we found a guy local to the state park that can order the parts for us and install them fairly cheap. So while we were there, we just did all 4 brakes all the way around. So stick with us and let's get it done. Alright, so this is the monster right here. Here's the new cable, brand new pin, because the old one's tired. So the problem is, I had a peek in here earlier, and it's pretty ugly. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, look at this big mess. Look at that. Big old wad of electrical tape, and it's going to be a nightmare to take apart. Well, we'll chip away at it, see what we got. Once I get this out of here, it should be wire for wire, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's just going to be getting into this mess, see what the hell we got. Yeah, let's take it apart, see what happens. Well, the tape's off, and that's what we're looking at. Doesn't look too bad. A lot of this we don't even need to touch. It's just the stuff for the cord. So there's probably 5, 6 wires maybe. Not too bad. It takes about an hour to go through this mess and replace the cord. That's something we'll do tomorrow. I can do it now, it's getting late. Well, we'll show you the rest when it's done. Well, we finally got this 7-pin plug done. As you can see, it's pretty basic. It's just wire for wire. It's an easy project. Took about a half hour. If you're going to do this, we'll just write down the color combinations before you actually disconnect anything. Disconnect your battery, disconnect shore power, so you don't fry anything. And that's it. Another project on the road done. Next will be the brakes. Joy. This is the next project. The brakes. Self-adjuster on the front axle, right side, destroyed itself. And we had one hell of a squealing noise. So, of course, we're in the middle of nowhere. You can't just order parts. So we found the trailer shop that was about 20 minutes away, thankfully. Guy ordered everything we need. Friday, we'll show the process. Morning, everybody. Today we're at Carlisle Repair in Muffinsboro, Arkansas, just a couple minutes south of the diamond mine. So we had a catastrophic brake failure a couple days ago, and instead of ordering just one part, we just decided to go and replace all the brakes all the way around. Unfortunately, I don't have the tools with me to do it on the road, so we were lucky enough to find a local trailer place that can do it in about an hour. So let's do a quick video on what it looks like, and that'll be the end of that. Hopefully you guys won't have that problem on the road. Yeah, this is what happened right here. This thing, the 2 ends of the spring broke when I hit the brakes. That thing came right out and just bounced around like a washing machine. Yeah, it was a mess.
He got all new backers for you.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? All the grease on there, those pads.
It's not on the surface of them.
Yeah, that's good.
As long as it don't get on the surface. But he ordered you new backers, so brake pads, all of it.
What's the backer? Oh, this thing?
Yeah. It's easier, most of them, it's easier just to order a whole new backer because it's 6 bolts. You yank it off, you throw the new one on, put 2 wires up, and you slap it back together instead of having to mess with all of the brake BS in there.
I thought it was just these 5 bolts.
Yeah.
And this whole assembly comes out.
You take these out, and this whole thing.
Oh, this
slides
too.
Off. And there's two wires back here you got to take off.
Just like that.
That's it.
Easy peasy when a pro does it. Fishing? I used to tournament fish back in the 80s. I did, I'm a life member of BASS. So I did Federation tournaments in New York, Massachusetts, and I did some Pro-Am down in Virginia, Washington, D.C. I did that until the 90s when my daughter was born and I had to make a choice. Yeah, it did. I was fishing 7 days a week.
Your trailer brakes don't ever, I mean, they grab, but they don't grab as hard as the truck brakes do.
Yeah, so they won't.
They don't wear down as quickly.
So they won't lock up, huh?
They can.
Does it matter if the magnet is on top or bottom? What kind of repair work Jared does for RVs? And I told him mostly just this stuff.
I don't really do.
You don't get into repairing the RVs at all.
I do and I don't.
Yeah.
Depends on what they are. The ones I will not touch are the ones with any sort of white interiors. Like the big motorhomes.
Yeah.
I will not touch them if they got a white interior. Because
Yeah.
I'm not fixing to be responsible if I get grease or oil on something trying to work on it.
Yeah, the leather interior is pretty expensive.
Yeah, and I can't afford to be replacing that, so I just kind of stay away from them.
Yes, sir.
If it's like a van or something, van camper where I can get to the motor from the hood,
Yep.
that will work on. I'll do axle work and stuff on trailers, but
What about fixing broken welds?
welds,
Yeah, because sometimes you get these hangers here.
yeah.
Sometimes the welds will break up on the frame.
That, I'm not for sure on how much he'd do.
Yeah. Hey, puppy dog. Hey. What you doing, puppies? Hey.
Start giving him attention, he ain't gonna leave you alone.
Uh-oh. Too late. Well, I appreciate y'all doing this on short notice.
Good.
Big help.
I know it sucks to be broke down out middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not a fun thing. Especially with these campers, something's always breaking on these things. Just the nature of the beast. So those wires, is there a positive, negative side, or doesn't matter how you connect them?
Doesn't matter.
I didn't think so. All right, it's good to know. Yeah, those drums look good. Dirty, but they look good. Like you said, the wires, they don't matter. Tell you what, 100% happy with these guys and the work they do. They're old school, not afraid to get dirty. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're fast. I highly recommend coming here if you have an axle problem with your RV. Really knowledgeable people. Oh yeah, there's an old fifth wheel back there. A couple older campers. Let's see what those are. Oh, somebody wants to build a schoolie. Looks like they got one laying here, just waiting to be brought back to life. There's an old fifth wheel. I love places like this. It's a gold mine. An old Coachman. What is that? Well, that looks like a Class C. The AC's on, somebody must be using it, possibly. There's an old Puma fifth wheel. That's an oldie. There's a newer Everest fifth wheel. So they're no strangers to working on campers, that's for sure. What's left of an old fifth wheel? Just a frame, a couple axles. It's a smaller one, but it's the bones. I wonder if there's any frame failure on this one. Oh, there's a 7-pin plug I could have used. That's right, I got a brand new one on mine. That's definitely been stripped for parts. Yeah. Only 4 bolts holding that pin box on. Yeah. No thanks. I got 10 on mine, I'm happy with that. There's an old motorcycle. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not a motorcycle guy, so I don't know. Looks like a project. Carlisle Repair, these guys do an awesome job. Brought me right in, no appointment needed. Very accommodating. They got all the tools and do it old school. Great place, very, very nice people. Got the parts right away, only took a day. So if you ever have a major axle problem or whatever, and when you're at the diamond mine in Arkansas, look these guys up. They'll definitely help you out. Well, if you see us on the road, say hi. Hopefully you guys don't have any problems like we did. And happy camping.